No, sir. From my side, still no.
Yes, connect. We can't hear.
So it's now check. Can you hear me, guys? So can
Yes,
you?
now we can hear.
Right, fine, fine. Thank you. Okay, wait. Wait, let me wait, guys. Wait. So give me 1 minute. Right. So guys, thanks for your support and start this, right? So right. So right. So we let's discuss launching strategy, right? Uh, so here we have different servers, right? So we have different environments, dev environments, a QA, staging environment. We have pre-production. Right. Again, issue guys. So can you all hear me, guys? There are some issues again.
It's fine for
So
me.
okay. So Nimesh, could you please check your site? This okay. Nimesh, could you please check your site? Others say fine, right? Fine. So okay, Nimesh, are you okay? Wait, let me check. Okay, fine. Okay. Now, okay. Now you are fine, right? Fine. Okay. So we are staging environment. We have production environment, right? So right? Production environment, right? And we have pre-production environment, guys, right? So pre-production, we have UAT, right? Something like this, guys. Normally, these things are one server, guys, right? These things are one server. If you want, you separate QA and UAT, separate server, guys. So, right? QA for testing purpose, right? Right. So, developer, right? Upload the source code, right? Upload the source code. So, right? So let's say it's our repo, right? GitHub.com, right? Right. So here we create different branches, right? So development branch, right? Here developers deploy their source code, they push, right? At the end of the day, developer, right? Right. Developers, they push the source code, guys, right? So then we deploy to this source code to a development server, right? So at the end, we create master or main branch, right? Everything works fine. Everything works fine. Then we create master or main branch, guys, right? So this one goes here, guys, the production environment, right? So meantime, once the developer develop the source code, can we go for the deployment? No, guys, right? So we create the branches like QA, right? Or staging branch, or QA or stage. So this source code goes here, guys, in this machine, right? Something like this, right? So customer need another so there is sorry, customer need another feature, right? So then we create another branch, right? So feature branch, right? So we assign someone to develop the feature branch, right? So there is another developer called Kamal. Kamal starts to work with a feature branch. Meantime, we got a bug. There's a error, right? So then let's create a bug. Let's say so bug fix or something, right? Bugs, right? Bug fix branch, right? So then the lead, right? Lead assign someone to check the bug fix, right? Something like this, say Ravi or someone, right? To check these things, guys, right? Initially, we need these three environments, guys. Development environment, QA or UAT. So if you want to separate this one, QA separate, UAT separate, guys. And so we have production, guys. So who is going to work, who is going to access this environment, guys? Who is going to access this server? Our customers. Customers, they access the production server, guys. Right? So who is going to access this server, guys? The developers, right? The programmers, they access this server, guys. So who access this one, guys? The testers, right? The testers, they access the QA server, guys. And here we have UAT. So especially for business analysts, right? BA, right? They access this server, guys, right? So some they go with some user acceptance testing, guys, right? So minimum we need 3 servers, right? Minimum we need 3 servers. So this one bug fix the feature. This one goes to a development, guys, right? So we merge, right? So these branches we merge with development, guys, right? So without testing, can we go for the deployment? No, right? So, right? So whatever things comes, guys, first it goes to a development. Then we go for the testing, guys, right? So then testers say confirm, then the source code goes here, guys, the production, guys, right? So we have some agreement with clients, SLA, SLO, right? And we go for the deployment, guys. Deployment, delivery, we will discuss, guys, right? So when we start the CI/CD pipeline, we will discuss delivery, what is delivery and what is deployment and what. Something like this, guys. Right? So when more customers access this server, then we go for the performance testing, load testing, and all this. Right? Something like this, right? Right. So here we create branches, right? So last class we learned how to create the branches, guys. Okay. So who create these branches, guys? Okay. The lead, guys. right? So your lead create the branches like this and assign some programmers, guys. Okay. So what is the command to create branches, guys? So what is the command to create branches? Git.
Check out.
Yes. Git. A branch. The branch name. Okay. So if you want to access the branch, git check out the branch name, guys. Okay. We create the branches. Can we modify the branches, guys? Can we modify the branches? Yes, we can modify the branches. Right? But now we know branch, guys. So last class we discussed how to create the branches, how to access the branch. Right? How to merge branches. Something like this. That. So now look at here, guys. There's a question. So what is the difference between, let's put like this, right? So branches and text, guys. Branches and text, right? So what is the purpose we create text? Right? So what is the purpose we create different branches? Right. So look at here. So we can create text CLI and GUI, guys. Say, look at here, guys. Okay. So repositories. So this is our repo. So we have text, guys. Right? Text. So is there any text here? No. Right? So is there any branches here, guys? So we have main branch is a default branch, a dev branch, master branch, something like this, guys. Okay? We all see all the branches. Any text here? No. No text right now. Right? Now see, guys. So branch is mutable, guys. Right? So can we go and change the source code? Right? Can we go and change the source code here? The pencil is there. We go and change the source code, isn't it, guys? Right? So what about text, guys? So it's immutable, guys. We can't modify, guys. Right. So when we create branches, guys, ongoing development, right? Ongoing development, we create branches. Wait. Right. So when we create text, the deployment, guys. Final deployment, it should be tagged. Right? Once you create the tag, you can modify, guys. Right? It's like a zip file. Right? So how to create the branch? Git, Git branch. So branch name. So how to create tags? Git tag name. Right? Something like this. That we'll discuss shortly. So how to push the branches to your remote repo? The git push the alias name. So an alias name, the branch name is right. So how do we push the tags? Git push alias name, a tag name, guys. Something like this, right? So how do we push all the branches? Git push alias name all, right? So how do we push all the tags? Git push alias name text, something like this, guys, right? So these are the difference between branches and text, guys. Right? So look at here. Look at here. Now I can close the instance of it. Let me watch the instance. Wait. So as today I plan to start Terraform. Let's see, right? So here, first of all, you have to initialize, right? So Terraform also, guys, you have to initialize, right? Git init, Terraform init, right? So here, okay, let's put something like this, huh? Like, so here you get the details, right? Now, let's create a file, guys. Touch. So before that, so there are files here. That we'll do this way, right? Okay. Right. So guys, look at here. So if you want to get the source port, right? So if you want to get this source port to your local branch, so what is the command? Last class we learned, guys. Right. So if you want to get the source code, what you can do is go here and clone, guys. Right? Git clone. Right? Then you get all the source code to your local machine, guys. Right? Now see, first of all, let me add the set keys. Huh? Wait. So go here, settings, sh keys. So these are from a previous keys. So let's delete these keys and put your key, guys. Right? Right. So create some keys. Sorry, create sh keys. Sh key generate. Right. Right. Wait. So let's go for RSA. Right. Something like that. So this is our key. Right. This is our public key. Right. So these things we have discussed, guys. So please refer the last class recordings, right? Right. So how to create the keys and all, right? So get this one. go here, new key. The net project or something. Here you place your key steps. So it's asking the OTP. So I have created OTP. So then let's put the OTP, guys, quickly. Right? So is that right? So go here. Go here. So if you want this one, guys, if you need the entire port, right? So use git clone. You get the entire source code, guys, right? Right. Today we will discuss this also. So what is git fetch? So what is a git pull? Right. Right. Focus on this one, guys. Git clone. Git clone means you get the entire source code, right? So go here. So you get the HTTPS URL or SSH one, guys, right? And let's choose SSH, right? We just added the keys, right? So go here. Git. So git clone. Right. So put something like this, guys. Right? Now we are going to clone the source code, right? And observe here, guys. Yes, it's the first time. So it's asked you to register the keys. So now see, guys, right? Now we got the source code, guys. Right? So here, so this name comes as a folder name, guys, right? Inside this one, we have our source code, right? CD Java C. So here, so all these things here we got, guys. Right? 1, 2, 3. The ignore file, it won't come, right? Now we got all these things, guys. Right? So once you put like this, so it's going to create a folder in this name, guys. Right? And put all the files. Right? So git, let's check branch. So it's in the main branch. So it's the default one, guys. Default one, right? Right. So you won't get other branches. So because the main is a default branch, right? So here, something like this, guys. Right? Now we got the source code, guys. Right. It's our source code. Right. Now, right. How we get the source code, guys? So before you start the development, whatever .NET or Java or Node.js, first of all, you clone. You get others' work. Right? Then you start your development, guys. Right? First of all, you clone it. You study the source code as a developer, right? First of all, you study the source code. Then you start. Then you put your own development, guys. Something like this, right? Now, now let's come, guys. Come to this one, right? So how to create the tag here, right? The tag for the deployment, the final deployment, we used to create tag. Once we create tag, can we modify? No, guys, right? So we are in which branch right now? We are in which branch, right? We are in main branch, right? So when you create a branch, right? So if you are in master branch, you create feature branch, right? So then whatever things inside master branch, it comes to feature branch, right? So right now we are in main branch, right? Now we are going to create tags. So then whatever things inside main branch, it goes to the tag, guys, right? Right. So look at here. So here also you can create text, guys, right? So here, wait, so text. So release, create new release here. Now we are going to create the tag. So whatever thing inside main branch, whatever thing inside main branch goes to the tag, right? Right. Same thing here, guys. So whatever thing inside main branch goes to the tag. So here we use the commands git tag name, guys. So it's let's say it's our project net text project or something. The version you put something like this. So your major version, then you put your minor version or the patches like this, isn't it, guys? Right? Something like this, guys, right? So git tag. Now see, guys, now we have created tags tag. So this tag are made out from this branch, guys, main branch, right? Right? Something like this. Can we check out tag? No, guys. Can we check out main? Can we check out branches? Yes. Right. So it's a tag. Right. Stack. So how do we push this tag? How do we push this tag? Wait. So once you run git -v, you get the remote URL, right? So if you don't have this one, you had to add remote URL, right? Right. So git push. What is the alias name? Origin. Origin is a alias name, right? No. Then put the tag, guys, right? Something like this, right? Something like this. Now we push to a remote branch. Go here, right? Go here. So refresh. Now see, guys, we got a tag, guys. So here we got a tag. Look at the icon, guys. Something like this, right? So click here. So this is the tag. So can we modify this tag, guys? Like branches, say, look at here, guys. So branch, say you are in main branch. So access the file, get the pencil here. You can write something, guys, isn't it? Yes or no? Yeah, you put your source code, yes or no? Right, yes. But here, what about the tag, guys? How about the tags? Can we get the pencil somewhere here? No. No guys. Become. Right? So when you create the tag, is a best practice to use the master branch or main branch case. Okay. Then you may ask the question, guys. Can't we use different branches like QA, dev? Yes, it's okay. Right? Yes. The answer is yes, you can create. Right? The best practice would be create the tags from master branch or main branch, guys. The master is the final one, guys. Right? Right. So now we have created the tag and push it to remote repo. Right? So can we create tags here, guys? UI? Yes. So here also we create tags. Right? Look at here. Got the tag. Yeah. So release. Release. Right. So create new release. Right. So here choose the branch. So main, okay. The choose master or main branch, guys. So click here. So create new tag. Or here also you create new tag, guys. Right. So let's put like this. Version. So this time something like this, guys. Right? Something like this. Create tag. Yes. Right? So you give some title here, guys. Right? So it's a Node.js project or Java project. So it's a particular module. Right? So the release notes, something about the particular module. Right? Right. So publish release. Right. Now tag is ready, guys. So it's later. So we go here. So now we got two tags. Two tags. One is this one and one is this one, guys. Right? So it's a zip file. Zip file. Like branches can be modified the text, guys? No. Right? So it's a or it could be tar file, tar.json or zip file. Something like this, guys. Right? Right. So likewise, we create text. Right. So guys, so it's something about text, guys, right? So any questions about this one, guys? Any questions about this one? So this is for the production deployment, guys. This is for ongoing development. Yeah. Right. So all good and fine, right? Right. Now, guys, right. Now we know what is git clone, right? So if you want to get the source code from someone, so before you start the development, you clone it, right? Right. Now look at here. Now look at here. Let's learn git fetch and git pull, guys. So what is the purpose we use git fetch and what is the purpose we use git pull, guys? Right. So look at here, guys. So git fetch and git pull, guys. Okay. So a git pull is equal to a git fetch plus git merge. Right. So it's a local repository, guys. So where we can find out the local repository, guys? So it's inside our hard drive, right? Local repository and working copy. These things are inside our hard drive, guys. Okay. So we know remote repository, guys. So Bitbucket, GitHub or whatever thing, right? Azure repo, right? Something like this, right? So here, you start the development work here, guys. Right? Right. So you are in main branch, you start the development work. Right? Meantime, someone pushes something, guys. Right? Meantime, so your main branch, someone pushes some source code. Okay? Can two developers work with one source code base? Yes. Right? So this sales.java can Ravi work? Yes. Right? Can Nimal work? Yes. Right? More than one developer workspace. Right? So from another location, someone pushes some source code here, guys. Let's say sales.java, right? Someone pushes some source code here. Who has done, guys? Nimal add something, guys. Right? Right? Nimal had added some work here, guys. Right? Yeah. Then someone pushes here, guys. So how to push, guys? We learn, right? So now let me add something here, guys. So here, right? So someone put like this: AWS Cloud Formation. It's like Terraform. We will discuss later. Right? So let me commit these changes. Right? So yes, put some messages, guys. The commit. So locally also we commit, right? So here also, can we commit? Yes, you put some messages, guys. Right? Commit directly to main branch. Yes, commit. Done. Right? So it's like someone pushes some source code. Right? Now look at here, guys. Right? This one, your one, and this one are the same or different, guys? Are they same or different, guys? Anyone? So can you all hear me, guys? Still, are we in trouble?
I can hear you.
Yeah, fine, good, right. So this one, the local, this one, and this one are not same. Yes or no, guys? Right? So here someone pushes something, some source code, right? Right. So what you can do is you fetch, guys. You fetch the updates, right? Now you don't want entire source code, guys. Right? So we already got the source code, right? We need the updates. So if you want to get updates, then use git fetch. Right? Now see, guys, look at here. git git fetch, right? So okay, so you get the update from which branch? Main branch, right? So before that, okay, before that, cat sales.java right here. So here you got like this, right? Now git fetch, right? Origin main, guys, right? From the main branch, you get the updates only, right? Right. Now we got the update, guys. Right. Now go and check cat and see, guys. Cat. So are we getting the update, guys? Did we receive the update? So what is the update here? AWS, something like this, cloud formation. So is there any updates right now? No. Right? Right. So now see, guys. Now this means is in the local repository, guys. Once you fetch, it comes to local repository. You have to merge, right? To get in working copy, right? So here, a git merge origin and guys, right? Right now, see, guys. Now we merged, right? Now cat and see, guys. Okay, here you are the cloud formations, right? We got only the update, right? We got only the updates, guys. Okay. So here, so local repository, when you merge, so it comes to your working area, right? Working area. Now we got like this, the cloud formation, right? Something like this, right? So, right? Updates, to get only the updates, right? Will it affect your source code? Will it affect your source code, guys, this operation? No. You have the update source code. You update one, whatever you have, you get someone source code updated, right? Updated. Will it affect? No, guys. Now see, guys. Now let's discuss this part, the git pull, right? Now see, guys. So go here, right? So go here, right? So here, let me delete the file here, guys, right? So someone delete a file here, guys, right? There's a requirement or something, right? Or purposely delete a file here, right? Right. So how do we delete a file here? So go here, go to the file. So there's a 3 dash here, guys. Click here, delete file. So commit changes. So delete Apache or something. You put some reason I have deleted for this one. So there's a, so it's there are some so it did the file generates some memory buffers or something, right? So then commit changes. Now the file gone. Okay, file gone. Right. Now look at here, guys. So this one and this one are same right now? No. Right? Right. Now this time we are going to use a git pull. Right. In your local machine, if you want to get source code, you can use git fetch or git pull, guys. Right? Right. So let's use git pull this time. Right? So go here.
One question.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, if we use the fetch again, will it do the same thing?
Yeah, good question. Or fetch again. Okay, let's use fetch. Right. Now gone. Yeah, you can use fetch. The answer is yes.
Uh,
So it will delete the particular file only. Right? So now both are same, guys. Now both are same, right? So it's going to delete a file, right? So it's going to match local branch and remote branch and remove a file. So it's done, right? Remove only the file, guys. Okay. Now the question is, if we use pull, guys, right? Now see, guys, again go and delete a file here, guys. Right? Say let's delete this one. So delete something here, we comment like this side. So go on, guys. Right? Now, so this time we are going to use a pull, guys. Okay. Right. Now see, guys, something like this, guys. Again, we got the same result. The pull is going to override, guys. Okay. So whatever source code here, right? Wait, sorry. So whatever source code here, so all the source code one shot is going to override, guys. Your local source code override by remote source code, guys. Right? So it's absorb the bandwidth and you may lose the code, guys. Right? Right? You have developed some program or you are in ongoing development. So once you run this one, git pull is going to override, guys, override your local one and put this source code, your remote source code to your machine, guys. The git is, so sorry, git pull is going to override your local source code. Right? So what is the best option, guys? What is the best option? The fetch. Right? You can use pull also, right? Pull is going to override, guys. So it's absorb the bandwidth. Okay, so what are the files inside a remote repo? Put it to your local repo, guys. Okay, the pull. That. Clear, guys, what is fetch and pull, right? What is git fetch, git pull, right? So if you use this one, it's going to override, guys. So your local repo override by your remote repo, guys. Okay, right. So the best option would be fetch. Right? We get only the updates, right? So right, that right. So did we discuss git ignore? So git ignore, guys? No, but right. Okay, let's discuss this one. So in your so right, okay. Let's git acknowledge. So what is git acknowledge? Right. So we ignore some pushes case. Right. So we ignore some files. Right. So let's say, so if you want to ignore some unwanted files, the best option would be create a git ignore file and put all the unwanted files inside git ignore, guys. Okay. So now see, guys. So you create some, sorry, you get files like this, class path, dot project, right? So when you use this, the ID is like Eclipse, IntelliJ, right? So when you use these IDs, right? So developer use IDs, guys, or something like this. So Visual Studio Code, right? Visual Studio Code, right? Visual Studio Code, right? IDs. You may get these files, guys. Class path, project, right? So what is ID? Integrated Development Environment. So some MVCs, .NET MVCs, right? So you get like this case, class path, project space. So you don't want to push this one, guys. This file is your remote. So what you can do is create a file dot git ignore, right? Then inside this one, yeah, there's a question. Inside this one, you put all the files name, right? Yeah, there's a question here. Still, is there any issues in the voice case? So, guys, is there any issues in the voice case?
Now it's
So, like, Janice, could you check? Okay, now, fine, right? Okay, fine. So, git ignore. Create a file called git ignore, and inside this file, put all these files names. We don't want to push to a remote repo, guys. Right? Then these files once reach out the remote repo, right? Something like this, right? Right. So we create git ignore, guys, right? Right. Okay, let's okay. So here, guys, let me add some files, guys. Right? Let me manually create some files. Right? I don't have any IDs right now. Eclipse or IntelliJ. So let me create files like this. Touch transfer. Yes. Touch projects. Right? So these files, I don't want to push it to a remote repositories. Right? These two files. Right? These two files. This file and this. So what you can do is, right? Inside this one, yeah, inside this one, inside this git ignore file, right? You mention the file names, guys, right? Okay. Right. Inside this one, you mention the file name. So it's the status, right? It's something like that, right? So what you can do is git ignore. So here, because it's already because yes, actually when we pull this one comes next. Right? There's a no file already inside remote repo. Right? So that's what here we got this one is. If you don't have this file, right? Create a file, right? That's so better. So we have to put these two files. So let's add these two files. Let's get the files here. So put all the file names, guys. Then one to remote repo, right? Right. That's all. Right. So it's status. Again, run git status guys here. So it's saying no, it's modified, guys. Something like this. Right. Okay. Right. So here, git. Wait, guys. Okay. Give, give me 1 minute. So here, okay. So modified or something like this. Okay. So let's push this one. There. So now we have push it. So yeah. So I'm getting these files. Are we getting these files? Are we getting this class path project files? Nice. Even this one is if this one, you know, inside this one we have its name. So yeah, we don't know the file space. Okay. So if you have files here, so this is something Git effect. Next one. Next one, let's discuss this one, guys. So what is Git stash? Okay. So what is Git stash, guys? So what is the purpose we use this one? Right? Yes, let's turn, right? Right. Now see, guys, go here. So now we go to only one file, guys. Here's what Java. Okay. So Git branch. So we are in main branch, guys. Right. So when we start the development, right? Are we going to work with our main branch? No. Right? Either work with master or main, guys. Sorry, dev, right? So we work with dev branch, not main or master, right? Right. Now see, guys, edit. So branch. So let's create a dev branch here, right? Git a branch, main branch. Right now the head is pointing to main, right? It's dev, right? So right now we are in dev branch. We change the branch. There are some development. Then we change the branch case. Dev branch. Okay. So here, go to development. So here, start the development. Okay. So here, so let's add some code here. Okay. So yeah, let's add some code, guys. Yeah, that's a question here. So still are we having the voice breaking issue, guys? Now Ravindu is getting a voice breaking issue. Now Siva is saying fine. Uh, What about
Yeah,
Janice?
yeah, time to time we are getting that.
Okay, okay. Okay. So this okay. This okay. Let me check this one. Yeah. So if there's any voice breaking issue, guys, please let me know. Right, right. So here, let's modify the source code. There's a condition, guys. Right. So if you want to change the branch, commit and change, guys. The working branch, you have to commit. Since it's a development branch, there are around 1,000 lines, right? So developers are busy with the particular branch, right? There's a requirement to change the branch. So if you want to change the branch, first of all, you have to commit, right? So developers at the end of the day, they commit. Yes or no, guys? Right? So at the end of the day, developers commits. Right? That. Right. So is there any possibility, guys? Right? So without committing to change the branch, yes, we can. Right? The rule say commit and change the branch. It's a practice. Right? So is there any urgent requirement? And there's a way to change the branch, guys, without committing. Now see, guys, right? Right. So there's a development here, right? So let's put some source code, right? So there are some Python series, right? So if you have time, so try to learn, right? So they will use some advanced Python later, of course, right? When we start CAC, we use some advanced Python and bit of Groovy, right? So this one is pretty easy, guys. Right? Just what is the target output those is, right? If you have time, let's learn this one. So here, so go and get something here, right? So put it here. So save this one. Right now the goes. Can we switch the branch? No. Now you guys git status, right? It's saying sh.java has been modified. That means development goes. Right? Now there's a requirement to switch to main branch. Right? So there's a requirement list. So what you can do is run this command. So you are in a dev branch, git branch, make sure you are in dev first. Yes, you are in dev. Right? So run this command is git dash So git dash, right? So it's like get the temporary backup, guys. Right? The git dash is like the temporary backup. Right? Now run this one. Now see guys. Save working directory and index something like this, guys. Now go here, guys. Git status. Now see guys. Now see guys. It's saying something like this. Okay. Nothing to commit. Nothing to commit. Okay. So once we run git hash, get the backup, the temporary backup is that we have modified. Okay, do temporary backup. Now it is it. Check out my. So git branch, you are behind main branch. Main branch. Okay. So you go to main branch. You modify the source code, whatever it is. You go in, exchange whatever it is. Like they come back.
Sorry, again, your voice is breaking for quite some time now.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the thing is, okay, there's in the Zoom today, I think. Right. So wait. Right. So now I have created some recordings here. I see, right? Because of it might be the space issues. So hope you will hear me. Hope you will hear me. Right. Right. So here, right. So we run git stash, right? So it's like getting temporary backup, right? Right. Now we switch the branch to main, guys. Right. So we done all these things here, whatever work in main branch, right? Then back to dev, guys. So the branch, so we are again. So we back to dev branch. Right. Now we are in dev branch, guys. Right. Right. So once you comes here, guys. Cache apply. Right. Let's run this command. Right. The temporary backup, you get your working space. Right. Now see, guys, applied. Right. Now see, says modified, guys. Says modified. Something like this. Okay. So here we got a source code. Here we got the source code. Right. 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 So here we got the source code. Again, you start the development, right? And git dot git commit something like this. So it's done, right? But still, we have the temporary backup, right? Okay. So still, we have the temporary backup, guys. So if you delete this backup, git drop something like this, guys, right? Now we have deleted this, right? So now look at here, guys. So we are in one branch, right? A main branch. So it's a dev branch, guys. So right now, we work with dev branch, right? So without commit, if you change the branch, what are the things here, guys? What are the updates here? Right? Updates reflect here, guys. All the updates, all the work you have done with a dev branch is reflect here, right? Without committing this. So without committing, if you change the branch, if you switch the branch, updates here is reflect here, guys. That is the reason, right? First of all, commit and change. Oh, git stash change case. Right. So if you want to switch to another branch, number one, commit and change. Number two, stash, get the temporary backup and change case. Okay. Otherwise, the changes you have done in the dev branch is reflect to your main branch, master branch case. Right? Right. So far, any questions, guys? So far, any questions? Up to now, are we okay? Up to now, are we okay, guys? So we have started with the larger text. And it only six ignore the dash. Right. Hope all good, guys. All fine. Right? Right. So if you don't have any questions, guys, then let's start Terraform, guys. Okay. So it's a very big area, guys. Right? Right. So guys, any questions on this? Any questions so far? Are we okay? So guys, up to now, are we okay with this kit? So this is more than enough, guys. Right? So this is more than enough. So we should learn this. So yes, right? So clone basics and logs. Right? So we got this right? So here, so this is the missing part, git hooks. Right? So when we start Jenkins, we will learn this. Right? So this part is a missing part here. Right? So when we learn Jenkins, we will come to this. We need some bit of Jenkins knowledge here. Right? Something like this. Right? This is the missing part. Hooks part. Right? File cover. Right? One more thing, okay. And one more thing, guys. So here there's a read file. Right? Read file. Look at here. So what is your project? Right? So here and read guys. So here you have to write about your project. So what is the project title? Right? So what is the project title? So how to access this project? The author. Right? So those things right here, guys. It's like a documentation part. So the project title, how do we access the project, the requirement, the softwares, how to install, a deployment, the version, or the, so if there is any license here, just put the license please. Okay, so there's a requirement to install MySQL. Or if there's any, sorry, is there any requirement to install MS SQL? You need some licenses. So if you have any copyright things, so if these things comes under a license, right? So all these things you have to mention here, guys, is about your project. How do we use? Right? So just mention something like this. It's a documentation part. You have to cover all these things, guys. The project title, getting started, prerequisites, installation, deployment, something versioning, right? So, so here, go and write and get the preview, guys, and commit as well. Right? Is something about your project. So if it is a Java project, you just mention the title. So it's a CRM Java or something. Then prerequisite, the softwares, the Mervin and all, Mervin Java version. Then how to create the Docker file. Right? Then how to deploy to Kubernetes, the instructions, commands, something like this, guys. Right? And you mentioned that is my version 1. Right? Your author's name, your name and email address, something like that. Right? So a README file, right? So it's like a documentation to put these things, right? So guys, any questions so far guys up to now? Are we okay with these things? Right. Hope all good guys. All fine, right? Now, so guys, today we'll start another tool guys, right? So Terraform guys. Okay. So Terraform is free and open source guys. Okay. So infrastructure as code. Okay. Infrastructure as code base. Right. So infrastructure. So servers, EC2. So our second class, sorry, not sorry, third class, we learn how to launch EC2. or Azure VM, Google, sorry, GCP VM, right? EC2. So VPC, Azure we have VNet, storage, right? S3 storage, EBS storage, EFS storage, right? Right? Storage. Subnets. Right? So these things are known as infrastructures. Right? So infrastructure as code. Right? So what is that? The software? Terraform. Right? Terraform. Amazon Cloud Formation guys. Right? So it's a Azure specific one. It's not free. Right? You get charged. The Terraform is free guys. Okay. So this is the Terraform website. So it's still getting breaking news. Is there any voice breaking?
Yes, sir. Now too much.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What we can do is we go for short break. We go for short break. Right? I share a new Zoom link, guys. That's fine. Now I have deleted some storage. Right, that it might comes from the storage, right? Now I have deleted. So we'll go for a short break now, guys. Right. Meantime, I'll share a new Zoom link, right? It could be fine. Wait, now the time is 7:15. We will start at 7:30. Meantime, you get a new Zoom link, guys, right? Right. So, right. So we start 7:30 with new Zoom link.